get the victory. I'm not going to ask you to rate, but this has to be one of the more satisfying wins that you've had in a while.
Yeah. Man, I was garbage the start of the game, and then my stint in the second half was garbage as well. I want to thank the Lord for Tyler Kolek for playing the way he's playing and saving me. We found a way to win this one.
Brunson, you shoot a shot, it's short, you dribble off your foot. Obviously, you were hurting out there, and then when the game's on the line, you come away with the big three ball.
Yeah, very similar shot to the one I shot earlier, around like the 30 or 40 second mark. I'm comfortable going that way, and I knew that I was gonna have another opportunity. After the missed shot and the turnover, and I think the missed shot before the turnover. So I'm just happy the ball went in and became with a win.
I remember you saying early last year, before he really played, that Tyler Kolek was an NBA player, and you were really impressed with him. What's been the difference, though, in him that you've seen over the last several weeks?
Him just staying ready. He works as hard as anyone, and I mean, this dude's always in the gym, even on blackout days. I take pride in trying to be the only one in the gym, and then he's right there with me. And he works so hard, and so he has the ability to stay ready because of his work ethic. So it's the world may be surprised to it, but we knew this was what he was capable of.
I think you're being modest. I see him as an extension of you. He's been watching you, and his game is so similar to your game.
Yeah, I mean, if he went to Nova, maybe he would have been a little better than me, but yeah, he stuck with Marquette.
Well, the championship game in Las Vegas was one of the special wins, but this one has its own special feeling about it. Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Really was a terrific victory, Clyde. You know this team is tired, exhausted.
13. Great to have you with us, everyone, from our Delta MSG studios. Yes, the Knicks didn't win the cup with this victory, but one of the more compelling wins, Wally, they've had all year. Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, you got Cat out, you got Deuce out, you got Landry Shamet out. So really 5 regular players not playing. And yes, the Pacers are only 6-20, but these are the Pacers. And the Knicks came back from double-digit deficits in the first half and the second half to pull it out.
Another gem and instant classic against those Pacers, and it's nice to be on the correct end of this one with a huge win. Knicks are just winners, and winners don't make excuses. They had every built-in excuse. Schedule this, just coming off the Cup championship, and they made no excuses, and they went with the team that they had, and they pulled off an outstanding team victory. I can't say enough how this coaching staff is using the bench, is developing guys in their careers to become outstanding NBA producers and players. Look at what Tyler Kolek did. You mentioned it, he's a plus 58 in his last 3 games. Big games in the Cup, huge game that he needed to step up in here without a couple guys in the lineup. And with Jalen Brunson just being exhausted, his minutes were outstanding. And Coach Mike Brown trusts him to be in at the end of the games. What a performance by Tyler Kolek, Jalen Brunson, and then the steal by Anunoby. That's what winners do. They get the job done.
Trey Jemison played over 18 minutes.
Yep.
Mo Diawara, first career start, played over 18 minutes. And Ariel Hukporti played almost 27 minutes. So those are 3 guys that hardly play. And you got Kolek emerging. I mean, they're just great stories everywhere you look. While the Knicks down 16 points in the first half, cut it to 3 at the half.
Yep.
They go down 15 points in the third quarter, and they're able to come back and win the game. Amazing.
That's what winners do. That's what a team in a locker room that has championship aspirations, they do. That it does. Nembhard was on fire, knocking down shots all over the place, banging Brunson around all over. Mikal Bridges got going big time in that second half. 7 points in the first half, had 15 plus in the second. And how about Tyler Kolek? Just being ultra aggressive, just oozing confidence. His coach is just saying, go out there, kid, and do your thing. And Trey Jemison, he does exactly what this Knicks coaching staff wants him to do as a big man. Rolls to the basket, he finishes. Pascal Siak is an all-star for a reason. He was balling out there all night long. OG Anunoby struggled a little bit shooting, but still got to 16 points. And then how about this? Take that one with you, Andrew Nembhard. That is a dagger 3. That's what the clutch gene does. And then OG Anunoby, big stop on his old teammate from Toronto, Pascal Siakam, who slipped, coming off that screen. Smiles all around for the Knicks, smiles all around for the fans. Who cares if you won the NBA Cup? Back it up with a W at your arch rival in the field house in the Pacers.
Look at the bench points. Kolek had 16 and Jordan Clarkson, another huge game, had 18. So that was a huge difference. And you see the Knicks' largest lead was 3 points. They were down most of the game, and yet they are able to prevail. Jalen Brunson, Captain Clutch again.
Yep.
He had 3 opportunities late, and it seemed like every one of them went in and out.
Yep.
And then he dribbled the ball off his foot. And then he comes through with the 3 to win the game.
Hey,
You got to have a short memory, I guess.
He doesn't get discouraged. He also credits his teammates who were getting the stops on the defensive end of the floor to allow that game to be a one-possession game. And when Knicks had the ball in their hands at the end of that game, I was thinking, go for the 3. Just try to end this game with 1 shot. That's exactly what they did. Jalen Brunson was exhausted. You could see it. But he just willed his way to a victory. And that's what superstars do. You know, he's finding a way to get to his 25 points, 7 boards, 7 assists. I love the 3 steals. I mean, that's an incredible defense by him playing on that end of the floor, too. Because the Pacers, as fast as they play, they'll throw the ball all over the place at times. But just an outstanding effort by Jalen Brunson. It's what captains do. You know, he was going to play in this game no matter what. He looks healthy after that ankle injury early on in the season. And how about that shot? I mean, that is just
He's got no room. He's got
center. Yeah, but he knows how to get his footwork. And he knows once he freezes the defender has no chance to challenge that shot. And if he's practiced that shot, you know, with his dad, with his coaching staff, his whole entire life, just let me get into my little shimmy shake move. Let me get my feet behind the line. I know the defender can't reach me because I've done enough of a step back to get myself enough space. And boy, did that thing just go right through the center of the rim. There was nothing but net at the back of the bottom of the rim, and huge shot for Jalen Brunson.
All right, so the Knicks prevail. Monica McNutt on the radio call on ESPN New York now joins us from Indiana. Monica, that was a really interesting game to watch. A very compelling win tonight for the Knicks.
Whew, I need to just let out a deep exhale, Bill, because you're absolutely right. Wally, let me ask you this, because I made this observation with Tyler, and I'd be curious if I was on track with it. I thought when the game started, obviously you had guys on the floor who are not accustomed to playing big-time minutes or starters minutes, right? And then when Tyler Kolek came back into the ballgame, it felt like, to me, that there was maybe they had some of that camaraderie and chemistry from probably being the second team going up against the starters. Things started to settle down just a bit for those guys. But overall, y'all, 42 points from the bench on a night where you're missing 3 starters. And yes, the Jalen Brunson shot should be the highlight. But just as a team, the display of grit and connectivity, I'm so impressed.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. The beginning of the game, did you see Mike Brown pulling guys out, putting them right back in?
Yep.
Just kind of teaching moments. Just an outstanding coaching job by Mike and the staff. I mean, and Monica, are you not entertained with that game? How about this team?
Gosh.
How about what they're
gosh.
doing? They come off the win and they back it up with a win against the Pacers. Just awesome.
You know, guys, after the Cup victory, Jalen Brunson said, we will find a way, or we will make a way. I can't remember. I don't want to quote it. I'm misquoting. But the essential idea was, we're going to figure it out as a team. And it reminded me of some of the different iterations of this team who maybe struggled to score, but had a grit that was renowned across the league. If this team shows up with that type of grit and the scoring power that they now have, like, the league is already on notice, but the league really has to be on notice if that's going to be the combination.
So, Monica, Deuce McBride is still out with that bad ankle. Tyler Kolek, this time around, has taken incredible advantage of the opportunity. He was great in Las Vegas, and he was even better tonight. What do you think has allowed him to emerge to the level that he has here in recent games?
Well, we asked him, Pito, because we had him for our post-game radio interview, and he just talked about the work that he's put in and his teammates, of course, the confidence that they've given him. Because arguably in the waning seconds, you could have said, hey, Jordan Clarkson has hit 5 threes, let's go Clarkson. But Mike Brown decided to go Kolek, and so he gives a ton of credit to the confidence that his teammates have given him. He talked about continuing to work on his game, continuing to guard first, and understanding that that's how he's continuing to earn trust from his squad. But he was thrilled with his performance tonight. He's super excited to be able to get home, and we really enjoyed it. Tyler called it out, my partner, Tyler Murray, on the radio, that he hasn't had a game where he's had double digits in just one category yet, let alone to pull off a double-double tonight.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance. And another thing that really impressed me, Monica, was he got a few key rebounds in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
He just has a nose for the ball. He just makes winning plays. I mean, Mike Brown is leaving him in the last 5 minutes because he trusts what he is going to do. And he just, he's a great college player at Marquette, just won almost every time he set foot on the floor, 2-time second-team All-American both his junior and senior year. So he has winning in his DNA, and we're seeing it, Monica, it seems like every single night.
Yeah, career night, Monica, for Kolek. What's interesting is Coach Brown's okay going with Kolek and Brunson together despite their short height, right?
That.
Look at
you and I
go,
on the same
Monica.
page.
Pito with some analysis as we look at Tyler Kolek's first career double-double. How about, seriously, though, it's not hurting them. It didn't hurt them on defense in Vegas. It didn't hurt them on defense tonight. Brunson and Kolek playing together.
I mean, this is why, guys, tonight stands out as such a good win. And I know people will say the Pacers are struggling. Why are you so excited? Because the Knicks had every incentive to maybe not play with the urgency that they played tonight. Now, Pito, on a regular game, if you told me the combination of Tyler Kolek and Jalen Brunson is surprisingly effective, I'd be like, cool, yeah, you got Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns and Josh Hart, who are great rebounders, accounting for what they might give up inside. You didn't have that tonight, and it still was a combination in terms of what you had to get done. And so, again, I talked about the 42 points from the bench, but you also look at some of those guys that got big-time minutes tonight. Diawara with 3 rebounds, 5 for Huck Porty, 7 for Brunson himself. He did a really good job on the glass. And Trey Jemison with 5, occupying space with those broad shoulders that I know you like, Wally. So, yeah, I think give Mike Brown his credit. He's doing a great job of pulling the right strings, but I also give the players a ton of credit because folks are really leaning to and accepting and accelerating in their roles.
Monica, you're coming home. You've been gone a long time.
Oh, my God.
You're coming home.
I can't wait to come home.
Do you remember where you live, Monica?
I do. I can't wait to get there and wake up in the morning in my own bed. I can't wait.
All right. Have a